GSB Quick Bites. My name is David Roberts, part-time facilitator here at the Arthur Lockjack Global School of Business and chairman of Upstart Consultants Limited. Today we'll be discussing mastering communication skills. Firstly, we'll look at what exactly is communication, and then we'll explore 3 strategies to improve effective communication. George Bernard Shaw says the single biggest problem in communication is the illusion that it has taken place. What does he mean? Communication is a complicated process, and sometimes we think that we have effectively communicated when the recipients are none the wiser as to what we are actually saying. The term communication has been derived from the Latin word communis, meaning common. Therefore, to communicate means to make common or to make known, very simply. This act of making common and known is carried out through the exchange of thoughts and ideas and using effective communication channels. When we look at the communication process, it is in essence the sending and receiving of information among people. So we start the process with the sender, who develops a message, encodes that message, and selects an appropriate communication channel. It is then decoded by the recipient, who then becomes the sender of communication, encodes a message, sends it through an appropriate channel, which is then decoded by the original sender, who then becomes the receiver. Throughout the communication process, once it's interrupted, these are called barriers to communication. And when we look at the strategies, we are seeking to overcome these barriers and maintain effective communication. Mark Twain says, if we were meant to talk more than listen, we would have 2 mouths and 1 ear. Funny as it may be, it is actually factual, and it demonstrates the importance of listening throughout the communication process. Listening is not the same as hearing. It is critical not only to listen to the words being spoken, but how they're being spoken in addition to the non-verbal messages being sent with them. Hearing is a physical process. It's natural, it's passive. However, listening is physical as well as mental. It's active, it's a learned process, and it's actually a skill that you must develop. You can use the technique of clarification and reflection to confirm what the other has said and to avoid any confusion or disruption during the communication process. How can you improve your listening? You can paraphrase, restate what has been said in your own words, ensuring that you have understood what the person is saying to you. You can also question. In so doing, you challenge the speaker to think further, clarifying both your understanding as well as their understanding of what they have shared with you. Also, you can summarize. Pull together the main points of the speaker to ensure that you captured everything that they were trying to share with you. Secondly, we must pay very, very close attention to body language. Body language is a major element of how we communicate with other people. It is critical to be conscious of what we are saying through our body language, as well as being observant of others. Like any spoken language, body language has words, sentences, and punctuation. For example, today I'm using my hands to demonstrate as I speak. It would have been very different if I stood here with my arms folded throughout this presentation. Thirdly, you must have a positive attitude. You must do your best to be friendly, upbeat, and positive with all of the people that you communicate with. You must stay optimistic and learn from your mistakes. If you smile often and stay cheerful, people are more likely to respond positively to you and what you have to communicate. Communication is a 2-way process. In order to communicate effectively, you must listen to understand before speaking, speak to be understood, seek understanding before proceeding, and then repeat. Thank you for being a part of GSB Quick Bites.